Good afternoon, and welcome to Thriving Tuesday Moments of Encouragement. Hashtag veeencouraged, TTMOE at 4:30. It's good to see each of you who are here. Thank you for your presence, and thank you for speaking. Hey, Miss Lucy, good to see you. Hey, Sunshine, glad you're here. Yeah, so today we're going to talk about how we just don't let things that sometimes want to derail us stop us from winning. I think some often we measure our winning against what other people think or other people say. But the truth is, our winning is literally tied to whatever God is doing in our lives. And I think that sometimes we get sidetracked. We get sidetracked by what someone thinks. We get sidetracked by words that people say. There's never going to be a time when the enemy is okay with you. So every time it seems like you're doing well, things are going your way, it's going to slip a little boll weevil in there. Those of you who have any understanding of cotton, boll weevils would sneak into the crop and literally eat away at it. And you would not find out that you were in that situation until it was too late. And the boll weevils had already wreaked havoc. And so what I'm saying to you is, don't let the boll weevil of conversation, the boll weevil of chatter, the boll weevil of looks, the boll weevil of schemes, the boll weevil of things that people say and do, don't let them derail you from your purpose. What God has called you to do, don't let that mess up your assignment, because your assignment is greater than your assailants. I'm just telling you. You can hold on to that, you'll make it. Your assignment is greater than any assailant. That includes the adversary. Your assignment is just better. It's more important. It's stronger. It makes the most difference. So we can get caught up in what other people think, what other people say, what other people do, or we can be still, take a beat, and say, God, whatever you are doing in this season, I'm with you. And whatever they do, whatever the enemy is doing, I'm trusting you to take care of the enemy. So while they're doing whatever they're doing and the enemy is doing whatever it's doing, I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to keep winning. I am going to keep winning. Winning. Jacqueline Carr says, it's your winning season. It's your winning season. Everything attached to you ought to be winning. Not because it's you, but because of Christ that lives inside, because of God who is doing within you greater than you can even ask or think. Keep winning. I know sometimes finances are crazy. I know sometimes we have needs that seem to be insurmountable. I know that winning sometimes seems like a faraway place because you're looking through a lens of the struggle. I'm encouraging you to keep flipping that lens. And wherever there's struggle, look for God's increase. Wherever there's a financial lack, expect God to come through. May not come through the way you're looking for it, so don't miss it. God is able to do in us a work that makes sure that we don't miss that we're always winning because we're on the Lord's side. Lord's always going to be on our side. The question for us is, are we on the Lord's side? Are we on the Lord's side? And if we're on the Lord's side, we can look to those hills from which cometh our help, remembering that all of our help comes from the Lord and that God has promised us that there's not a battle that we are fighting by ourselves. So we're not going to get caught up in the milieu of people's issues because that's their issue. It's not yours. It's not mine. It's theirs. Trusting God to do what only God can do with all of it, with every ounce of it. So keep winning. Keep winning. Keep looking for victory. Keep expecting victory. Miss Peggy, good to see you. Miss Mayetta, I'm glad you're here. Listen, when we walk with the Lord in the light of his word, there's glory that he sheds on our way. When we walk righteously, I didn't say doing everything right. I said righteously. When we walk righteously, we already have the majority on our side. Yeah. Because when we stand, that's right, Miss Lucy, where do you stand? I'm on the Lord's side. When we stand and we know we're on the Lord's side, we can take the darts. Bring them. I don't like them. And yes, they hurt. And no, they may not go away swiftly. But I know that ultimately I win because I'm on the Lord's side. I don't know if you all kind of can feel where I'm talking about today, because I don't know how many of you struggle sometimes with the darts that come your way. And you know, we can let the darts hit us and we can lay down because the darts hit. Or we can yank that dart out, throw it on the floor and say, it didn't touch me. It didn't hurt me like you thought it would. I'm good. I'm all right. And Reverend Richardson, I understand that because there's a lot on you. There's a lot from a lot of different ways. And the enemy knows that what you have is going to bless the body. And so if he can pull at you in one way or she can pull at you in another, and folks and things can come and try to derail your progress, they're going to do it. They're going to do it because it's the way of the enemy of stopping you from doing what God has already assigned to your hands to do. But my encouragement to you today is to say, nah. I know that sounds really, really crazy, but it's a nah. Because who God has created us to be is greater than anything the enemy throws. And when we stand our ground, I mean 10 toes down, stand our ground, knowing that we are on the Lord's side and the Lord has never left our side, we can take the stuff that comes. We can take it. We can take it and push it right off. See, no weapon formed against us is going to prosper. Let's go to the text because, you know, I got it up today. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. It's our heritage. And their righteousness is of me, said the Lord. It doesn't matter what they do. I got a heritage in God. So while you may form the weapons, they shall not prosper. Does it mean I won't get hit? Yep. It doesn't mean I won't get hit. Sometimes we're going to get hit. We're going to get hit with what the enemy has. But a friend of mine put on his page the other day, he said, you keep on doing that. You keep on doing that. You keep on maligning, you keep on mishandling, you keep on doing all of those things. But I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to keep winning because I'm on the Lord's side. And when you're on the Lord's side, not perfect, nobody come up with that you got to be perfect. There's not a servant of the Lord's that won any battle that was perfect. But they were on the Lord's side because they understood who and whose they were. So don't you lose sight of the who and the whose that you are. That's right, James Blackman. Just keep on swimming. No matter what comes my way, I just keep swimming. Keep winning. Keep winning. The best revenge is not to get folk. It's not to say anything. It's not to counteract what they do. The best revenge is to hold on to God and keep winning. Keep winning. Because every time we win, and every time we know that God is the one that's doing it, we position ourselves to win some more. So that's my encouragement to you today. Keep winning. Keep winning. Don't you dare give in. Don't you ever dare decide that there's a possibility of failure. There is not. Keep winning. Keep winning. Keep winning. And be encouraged. I pray that you will share this with someone whom you know is struggling, who you know is kind of going through, who you know has been having to listen to the chatter of people who are not telling the truth, people who want to make life difficult for them, situations at work, situations in their home, whatever that may be, and remind them that in God, they've already won. It's their winning season. They embrace it and keep on winning. I'll see you soon.